Hey guys, this is Boston Chris, and this is the 181st episode of the ETX ROCKS Show featuring Holly Tucker. This is Boston Chris with another great episode of the ETX ROCKS Show.
Louise here.
Descript.
Featuring all genres and styles of entertainment.
And call me ETX ROCKS.
Let's hear it from Louise, please.
From the unheralded and unheard to the legends and beyond.
Out of the box with ETX ROCKS.
It's awesome.
We keep them coming.
$5, that's pocket change.
Well, hey, y'all, this is Haley McDaniel. Are y'all ready for this?
ETX ROCKS Show is the greatest show of all time, okay?
We are ETX ROCKS.
The ETX ROCKS Show is the best show of all time, say? The other shows, you're good, you're real good. As long as we're around, you'll be second best, say?
Cut.
Hey guys, this is Chris Colston. Thanks for tuning in to the ETX ROCKS Show.
Hey everybody, this is Sammy Brazier at the School of Music 101. We are a full-service music store. We service everything we sell here. We do guitar repair, strings, whatever you need your intonation set on your guitar, bring it in. We do it right here. We sell new and used guitars, amp sets. Trade-ins are welcome. Bring your old gear in and get some new gear. Come on. We're doing guitar lessons, bass lessons, keyboard, drum, trumpet. We have some of the best teachers in East Texas. Terry Salyer's been with us. Toby Phillips. I have Daryl Gann on keyboard. Val Nell. All styles of music. We like to have fun with music, and we teach them, songs that they want to learn, and maybe a little music theory mixed in there with it. But we try to make it fun. We have 2 recitals a year. We're also going to do a battle of the bands, a battle of the lead guitar players. We're starting a new program that's called Garage Band, and what we're going to do is we're going to get some of these young people together, and they can form a band. And after a couple of months of them rehearsing with a mentor as a band, we will let them play at a local venue and invite their parents out and things like that, just to try to make it fun for them. The first lesson is on us. It's free, so come on out, sign up. And by the way, we have a special this month. If you don't own a guitar, you don't own an instrument, we're going to furnish one for you so you can see if you like taking lessons and maybe you want to pursue it and buy that instrument or another one somewhere. We also have a video production company. If you need them to come out and do your birthday or your graduation, whatever, we can provide it for you. Here are some of the students that make us really feel good about teaching. Some of the success stories, for instance, Allie Venable. She started when she was 12 years old. She's doing records. She's playing all over the country. Reese Malone, who started when he was maybe 10 years old. I can remember him coming in at 10 years old and wanting me to show him some Jeff Beck. So I knew he was going to be good. The store is open weekdays Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays we're open 11 to 3. We're located in Hallsville, Texas, 300 East Main Street, Hallsville, Texas.
Lauren's mom, Susan. We started lessons about 6 weeks ago. Heard about him through a friend, and it's just been a really good experience. She's enjoyed it and looking forward to the next lesson.
Y'all come on down and see Amy. She's at the School of Music. You'll probably find her behind the cash register. The store number is 903-660-7333. If you can't get us there, call me on my cell, 903-987-9639. We are School of Music 101, where school is cool.
Hey guys, Boston Chris here with another great episode of the ETX ROCKS Show. This is episode number 182, and it features the return of one of our good friends, Holly Tucker, to the ETX ROCKS Show. I almost said East Texas. Why do I always stutter when I'm around Holly Tucker? I almost called you Holly Dunn the first time. You remember that?
I do.
I stutter. I don't know what it is. All right, so we did talk to Holly Tucker, I think it was late February, early March, right when you were starting the Steel Tour. Mm-hmm. And here it is, we're late summer now, it's the middle of August. You're still on this Steel Tour, mm-hmm. and you still don't look exhausted. I know you probably are, though. So tell us how the tour's going.
It's going really great. I mean, we've just been having so much fun out on the road, getting to play all this music for people and get people's feedback on what they think about the songs. And honestly, August has been our busiest month yet. I've only been home like 2 days, which is weird. So it's just been a lot of fun, though.
And I think the main reason why August is so busy for you is you just released your brand new single, which is called Dallas on Your Boots, by the way. You might have heard that on the show in March. But you just released that to radio, had a huge movement this week. It went from 90 to 73.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, you're in East Texas because you're talking to radio, you're talking to us, and you're trying to get people to listen to this song. So tell us about this song. One thing I didn't know in March was this was actually co-written by Jay DeMarcus.
Yeah.
From Rascal Flatts, if you didn't know. So tell us how you got your hands on this song.
Well, actually, my producer for the project, Sean Neff, when we were going through the song selection process, we were sending each other songs back and forth, ones that I had co-written and ones that he had come across. And this was one of the ones that he had come across. And because he works, he's a vocal editor for Rascal Flatts. He works with Dan Huff and all of that.
Right.
And so, you know, he knows Jay DeMarcus really well and good friends and all that. So he hears some of his songs from time to time. And Dallas on Your Boots was one of them.
Right.
And, you know, he also co-wrote that song with Caitlin Smith and Lucy Silvis, who are both very big female artists
Right.
in Nashville.
Yep.
And so when he pitched me the song for the process of selecting songs for the album, I just immediately fell in love with it. It was something I knew I had to have. It was something that I knew people could relate with. The subject material of the song is actually about, you know, having somebody in your life that you want to be with, but they can't get over somebody from your
Right.
past. And that's very relatable.
The
Personally, for
wordplay in
me.
the song is incredible. You know,
Thank you.
Dallas on Your Boots. I mean, you wouldn't know what it means just by the title, but then you listen to the song, and if you listen to music the way I do, I really take in lyrics, I take in melodies.
Yeah.
Which is why I look like I'm always mad when I'm listening to music. But you know, the wordplay is really cool. When you're an artist, and I know you're a writer as well, so when you're an artist and you're being pitched songs, are you looking for that kind of wordplay?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I look for anything that stands out. I
Right.
think that, you know, you have to pick the best songs, no matter if you wrote them or not. And you've also got to pick songs that people are going to relate with
Yeah.
and that are going to stick out in people's minds.
Right, and especially, you know, in the Texas market, if you're not relevant, then forget about it. Your lyrics have to move people. You have
Yeah.
to, you know, garner that emotion in some way, and that's what's great about Texas.
Yeah.
But it's also, you know, even though it's great about Texas, it's also pressure filled for an artist to not just throw out a song that's cookie cutter.
Absolutely. And especially putting out stuff that's honest and real to you, you know,
Right.
like for me, like I wouldn't necessarily sing a song about going out and partying all night because
Yeah.
that's not me,
Right.
but I'm not against that for other people.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Because an audience can tell if you don't connect with a song.
exactly. Exactly.
So you guys check it out. She's going to play us Dallas on Your Boots. And if you're out there and you enjoy this song, make sure you're requesting this song to all your local radio stations, even internet radio, anywhere really. If you live in Antarctica and you have radio out there, call them or send a penguin or something to tell them to play Holly Tucker Dallas on Your Boots. Check it out.
Well, I met you just across the county line, where forever fields go out to meet the sky, where the sad song's spinning in the background like the one that's playing here right now. And when Dallas on your boots. Oh, oh, oh. A little Dallas on your boots. Ooh,
All right, y'all, that was Dallas on your boots. What Holly Tucker is telling you is keep your butt out of Dallas. That's what she's saying. No, not really. You guys, we will be right back with more from Holly Tucker right after these messages from our sponsor, Mobile Audio and Video Productions.
This is important, so grab a pen. We are Mobile Audio and Video Productions, serving East Texas and surrounding areas. We're running a special for electronic press kits, also known as promos or EPKs. For $496 with everything included, we will come to your location, film and record your band's live performance, interview band members, then create a professional package with graphics and effects delivered to you in the digital format of your choice, ready to be uploaded to your band's website, Facebook page, or YouTube channel. The packages we prepare can also be pretty valuable tools to send to venues, booking agents, or promoters, even record labels. You take your band seriously, make sure the world does too. Here's our number, 903-738-3881. Check out mobileaudiolabs.com. Find us on Facebook, Mobile Audio and Video Productions.
Hey guys, Boston Chris here with the ETX ROCKS Show. You guys should check out the Jefferson Burn Rally, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, October 13th to the 15th. Michelle, tell us about the Burn Rally.
Hi, this is Michelle, and I'm the event coordinator with the Jefferson Burn Rally. This is what we have going on this year. We will be having live music both Friday and Saturday featuring 22 bands from 3 stages, including Darren Morris, Geneva, White Trash Wannabes, Captain Joe Band, Kiss Tribute Band, Love Gunners.
And many, many more. That's awesome, Michelle. 22 bands, 3 stages, and 2 nights of live music. What else do you have going on?
Hello, Boston. We have vendors, food vendors. We have R32 stunt team. We have a poker run, a trivia walk, and first time ever, we have the Dino Drag contest.
And much, much more. That is amazing. And Michelle, I heard that you have something going on with motorcycles.
Yes, we have motorcycle games and we have a bike show as well. The event goes through till Sunday, and we have a church service for all bikers that would like to attend 10 a.m. with the CMA.
And so how much is it to get into the Jefferson Burn Rally?
It's only $20 and it's an all-access wristband.
So you can pay $20 and come out anytime, all weekend long?
All weekend long.
Awesome. Okay, so people know what the Jefferson Burn Rally is, but who does it benefit?
Benefits children that are burn survivors. We raise the funds and awareness, and we send it to the Percy R. Johnson Burn Foundation and Camp I'm Still Me. We send them to camp for a whole week, all expenses paid, and they get to be themselves. And when they get to camp, they are around others that are like them.
Where do folks go to come enjoy this rally?
Downtown Jefferson, Polk Street and Austin Street.
So guys, check out the Jefferson Burn Rally, October 13th through the 15th in downtown Jefferson. On the corner of Polk and Austin, you can get your tickets right there. Go out for a good time, for live music, all kinds of other cool stuff to do for a good cause, benefiting the Percy R. Johnson Burn Foundation and Camp I'm Still Me. For more information on the Jefferson Burn Rally, look them up on Facebook at facebook.com/Jefferson Burn Rally. All right, guys, and we are back. This is the 182nd episode of the ETX ROCKS Show with the one and only Holly Tucker. Again, if you want to know more about Holly that you may not have known before, check out episode 109 after you've listened to this one. That is also Holly Tucker's first appearance on the ETX ROCKS Show, which really kind of came to fruition overnight.
Yeah.
Kind of like this one.
Yeah.
In a way. Just to let you guys know, for some reason, Holly and I cannot make something happen within a month or something.
I know.
It's always, hey, Boston, I'm in Longview. Let's do something.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's just hanging out, why not?
Right. Yeah. And, Holly and I have become pretty close friends. And she calls us her ETX folks, which is always very cool. Because Holly is, in my opinion, probably the next generation of Texas country legends that are coming up. You're not a legend yet, but I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there's a lot of folks in Texas that are kind of bubbling under right now. You know, you have your Texas legends like Daryl Dodd and Kevin Fowler and
Yeah.
Pat Green and all these guys that have been doing it forever. And then you have these other folks that are trying to get to that level.
Yeah.
Folks like you and Bree Bagwell. And,
Yeah.
you know, and God, I could go on forever and ever. You know, just top 10, top 20, top 30 type artists. And I think you guys are the next generation. It's important that you guys are letting folks know you exist, especially as a female. And we talked about that a little bit on the first show, how hard it is for a female in Texas and beyond. But that, guys, you know, a little bit about Holly. She was a season 6 finalist for The Voice.
Well, season 4.
Season 4,
It's
top 6.
Yeah.
That's right. I always get that mixed up.
Yeah.
Season 4, top 6. She was with Team Blake. And that might not be your biggest year, because right now in 2017, you're working on your second top 50 single. You also had a top 40 with Derek Anthony, I think, right?
I did, and I had a top 40, I believe, with You're in Texas
Right.
as well. So it's shaping up to be a really
So the radio play is going well.
So
and then
far.
you have like a dozen award nominations this year as well, between I think 2 or 3 different award shows. So you're making a name for yourself, and the fans are really backing you. And I think it's cool, because we did talk about in the first show how you would won an award back when you were way younger.
Yeah.
And now here you are, and almost kind of like we foreshadowed your 2017. So what does it mean to you to have all of this fan support kind of behind you, pushing the envelope for these awards?
I mean, it means everything. I literally would not be able to do anything without my fan base. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do shows. I wouldn't be able to get my new music out there. I wouldn't be able to do any of it. And
Right.
I mean, especially being nominated, not even winning, but being nominated for these categories of awards in you know, the ETX awards and the TCMA awards and all of that. Like, it's just crazy to me, you know, that people believe in me that much. It's just very humbling, and I'm really
And not
grateful.
just to be nominated, but like you look at each category and your name is in each category. I mean, as someone who's part of the ETX Music Awards, I was almost expected to see your name under male vocalist. You know, it's like,
God, I hope not.
is there no support for the Holly Tucker for Male Vocalist Award? I mean, come on. Somebody's got to get that rolling.
Oh my gosh.
But I mean, you've had, you know, your album is for Album of the Year. You have Single of the Year, Video of the Year. All of this stuff is phenomenal to have that kind of support. And again, this is all fan nominated, fan voted.
Absolutely.
So, and like you said, just to be nominated is a huge thing. But I think she's probably going to take home a few awards this year.
Oh man, I can't even tell you that. I mean, if this year has already for me been going on an uphill climb, and I can't imagine it getting any better. You know?
Yeah, well, you just never know. Still a lot of 2017 left.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know, and you still have this tour that's been going strong for 6 months now. Do you ever plan on, you know, like ending the tour?
Yeah, we're expecting it to go a year, so we're hoping that it will at least last me definitely till the end of the year. We know for sure, but hopefully until next March, and possibly even May, because we have a few really big things coming up for next spring too.
Right.
So we'll see.
And I mean, part of some of the dates on that tour, I know I seem to remember you singing the national anthem. I think it was at a soccer match, right?
Yeah, it was U.S. Women's national team versus Russia.
Wow.
So, and I'm finally, after 3 years of trying and begging and asking anybody that I could, I'm finally getting to sing the national anthem for the Texas Rangers on September 12th.
Wow.
And I'm so excited.
So how do we get tickets for that, Holly?
You know what? We have a block of tickets.
Who's stuttering now?
we can get you there, boss.
All right,
I
cool.
promise.
September 12th, I'm going to have to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
I have not seen a baseball game this year.
Oh, you got to come out then.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so one big thing that happened for Holly this year, and this is a huge contest in the state of Texas, and I want to make sure I get this right. It was the Texas Music Pickers Songwriting Contest.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yep.
And you took this home as well.
Yes. It was crazy.
Now, when we talked in February or March, whenever it was, you weren't real confident about your songwriting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always, I think, going to be a little bit, not unconfident, but just a little bit more shy about my songwriting, because it's like bearing your soul and having people judge it, you know?
Well, there's something like that. I mean, just when I saw you enter that, I was like, wow, okay, Holly's kind of stepping outside of her comfort zone.
Yeah, I wanted to really network and get to know other Texas songwriters. Right. I wanted to get in this scene a little bit more. And
then you won.
Yeah.
So that's going to make you feel like, you know what, maybe I'm doing something right here, and my songwriting is a little bit better than even I thought it was.
You know.
So does that just make you want to go home and just get to writing?
Absolutely, and it makes me want to, you know, connect with friends more too that are writers, because I truly believe that being around people that are better than you makes you better.
Oh, of course.
So I always make it a point to find people that are better than me, so I can learn and techniques and all of that kind of stuff.
Have you met Heather Little yet?
No, I haven't met her, but I know her name, and I'm so excited to meet her. I know she's going to be around the East Texas area here in the next few months, and so there's going to be opportunity.
She's in Lindale tonight, the same place they're playing tomorrow night.
Oh, good.
She does the songwriters thing out there every Tuesday night from 7 to 9, and you're here with me instead.
You know what? Maybe because I went to the songwriter round a couple of months ago. Maybe I did meet.
Well, I think a couple months ago it was Cole Reisner that was running.
It was, yeah.
And Cole has injured himself, and so Heather has picked that up off of him until he's better.
Gotcha.
So that's probably how you missed her there.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, Heather is a good friend of ours, and I would love for you guys to do something together. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be fun.
To me, Heather Little's probably one of the top 3 songwriters in the state of Texas.
Well, she's written songs for Miranda and stuff, right? So,
and,
yeah.
I mean, and if you heard Heather's versions of those same songs, you would be like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited. That's awesome.
Yeah, she's very cool. So I just wanted to say that. But man, you know, to win a songwriting competition, like I said, and when we talked about your songwriting earlier, and you've been writing, she's been writing since she was like 13 years old, and released her first album when you were 14.
Yeah.
Oh, almost 10 years ago. I won't tell you how old she is. Do the math, carry the one. So, I mean, you've been writing for a long time, and when we talked in February, you were still, you know, kind of not learning, but just trying to feel comfortable within your own skin when you're writing. So to see you, you know, stepping outside of that box and entering one of the biggest songwriting competitions in Texas and then winning it, that's got to kind of lend credence to your craft, I think, right?
It gives me definitely a boost of confidence, and I need to just rest assured in the fact that I'm always going to want to grow and get better, but, you know, I think, like you said, maybe I'm doing a few things right, and maybe I am learning, you know?
That's cool, because that's night and day from what you were telling us in February, so that's very cool. Another thing Holly really wanted to talk about today was you have a huge show coming up at the end of the month, September 29th, with the one and only Josh Ward. Josh Ward has had 7 consecutive #1 hits in the state of Texas. Josh, we still want you on the ETX ROCKS Show. Make it happen, please.
Yep.
But you and him are going to be at the Titus County Fair, September 29th.
Yep.
So tell us about this show.
You know, I'm just really excited for it because I met Josh a while back when he came to Waco, and he was just the nicest, most genuine guy, and very quiet, laid back, but you know, he is so cool, and getting to hear the stories behind his songs just makes me know that he's that much more real of a person. So I'm excited to warm up the stage for him, and who knows, maybe we'll even get to sing something together. That'd be cool.
That would be ridiculous. And we're hoping to be at that show as well. It's on our calendar, and we're still trying to talk to Josh for the show. So hopefully maybe that'll happen that night. Maybe you can introduce us. Who knows?
Oh my gosh, that'd be cool.
That would be ridiculous. But anyway, y'all make sure you're checking that out. I know a lot of our listeners are from the East Texas area. It's on September 29th at the Titus County Fair, which is located in Mount Pleasant, Texas. Holly Tucker will be opening for Josh Ward. If you like country music and you're around the Mount Pleasant area on September 29th, don't miss that show, because that's 2 of the best in Texas. And, you know, you have opened for pretty much everybody that you know, is in the genre in Texas.
I'm working my way down the list, you know.
I know, you know, shortly after we met, you opened for Sundance Head, I think in Belton, right? Was it Belton?
Yes.
How was that?
That was, oh my gosh, one of the best shows of the year. I mean, my band, we were just rocking it that night. It doesn't always happen like that. So, and just the crowd. There was like 800 people out there. It's nuts. It's crazy.
And not long after that, we actually met Sundance Head in Nacogdoches at Lake Creek Hall.
I saw
and
that.
I still say that's the best concert I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like in 40 years. I mean, that guy puts on a ridiculous show.
He does.
He's so good vocally, and the musicianship in his band is always spot on. It's multi-genre. You just never know what's going to come out of him. I mean, halfway through the night, he covered the song "No One" by Alicia Keys.
I heard that. He did that in Belton.
What is going on? This man is white.
Soul country, man.
Heck yeah.
Soul country.
So, man, I hated to miss the Holly Tucker Sundance Head voice kind of thing, because you guys were both on The Voice.
We were.
And, of course, he won. You finished top 6.
Mm-hmm.
But the state of Texas is kind of funneling talent to The Voice. I think The Voice would not be able to work without the state of Texas. What do you guys out there think?
I mean, I'm a proud Texan, so I believe it.
Well, think about the folks that have been on The Voice from the state of Texas. We have Holly Tucker. We have Curtis Grimes, season 1 on The Voice.
Yep.
We have Jake Worthington, who was top 2, 2 or 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sundance wins it last year.
Yep.
I mean, what would y'all do without Texas Voice? Seriously, I mean, some serious Texas country artists that have been on The Voice, and Sundance taking it all, of course, you know, not just a country artist, but just an incredible talent. So, you know, we did talk a little bit about The Voice with you in the first episode. I still see you hashtagging it all.
Oh, yeah.
And you have a huge following because of the show. But you also have built, I think they call themselves, is it the Holly T fans or something like that?
Oh, my Hall Stars.
The Hall Stars,
Yeah.
that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
So what is it like to have kind of like a fan club following you around now?
You know, they recommended that when I was on the show 4 years ago, the producers recommended that we find a clever little name for our fans, just to include them and make them feel good. And so I was thinking, you know, what goes along with my name, Holly, and All Stars just came to my head. And so I was like, Hall Star, yes, that's it. And so that's kind of how it was born.
And that hashtag is everywhere now.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to use it, you know, trying to get the circle of people in there.
Right. And I mean, you have a huge social media following as well. And I know that you kind of cultivated that on your own because you are an independent artist. And you know, of course, being on television is going to help that somewhat. But I mean, you've continued to build and grow that network since then. We talked a little bit about YouTube and stuff like that on the first episode. But how hard is it for an independent artist to not only make the music, but record it and play it live, but at the same time building that social media that is so important nowadays?
I mean, we pretty much as artists have to do it all. And I'm not saying like I'm doing it all myself. I know that was kind of contradictory. I have a great team around me that is helping me do all these things. I've got, you know, my brother is my tour manager, Shane, shout out. And I've got, you know, a publicist on my team now. I've got people helping me sometimes with social media and graphics and like promotions and all of that. Radio promotion, Spotify promote, all of these people that are helping me to get to the next level.
Right.
It's definitely not just me alone, but we do have to know kind of how to do it all so that when we need it, we've got it.
Right.
So it's fun, you know, being able to do all of it.
Yeah, that's where I was going. I wanted you to give credit to your team because I know your team is important to you.
Absolutely.
But also, you know, just being active on social media is so important. I think a lot of folks out there don't realize it. You know, it's like, well, yeah, I have an Instagram, but it's not doing nothing. I don't understand why. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have a Twitter, but I have like 4 followers and 3 of them are my parents, and I don't know why. It's like, dude, you can't just have an Instagram or just have a Twitter. You have to actually use it.
Yep.
You have to find stuff to put out. And that's what's great about Holly. She understands stuff like that, and being active on social media, not just active, but connectable as well. You know, and if somebody responds or comments on a post or a tweet, make sure you're doing the same.
Yes.
Because fans are what drives the bus ultimately, and I think you understand that.
Absolutely. I try to respond to as many people as I can. I'm usually pretty good about the comments. It's the messages that I don't, you know, get back to you sometimes. I try to.
Right.
So it's important.
Yeah, it really is, and Holly gets that. And I think that's why she has 115,000 likes or something like that on Facebook.
Almost, yeah. I'm getting there.
Man. Share some of that. I'm just saying. But yeah, it's cool to see a young artist that really gets the social media aspect of things and being connectable to the fans. because it's those people that are going to come to your shows. It's those people that are buying your merch and your music and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about the album again. This is the brand new CD. It's called Steel.
Yeah.
I guess it's been around. I think you released it early last year. Is that right?
June of last year, so a little over a year.
So it's about a year and 2 months out. It's got like, what, 12 songs on it, I think.
13, yeah.
13,
yeah.
I was close. But this is the Steel album by Holly Tucker. This has been nominated from 2 different award shows, I think, for Album of the Year. And also, You're in Texas, which is on this album, is nominated for Single of the Year. That was top 40 in Texas. Wax Paper Cups is also on this album, which was top 100 single last year.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it got to, but it was definitely top 100.
Yeah, and so this is just a great album. So first of all, before we get to where people can buy the album and all of that stuff, we're talking a year and a half almost since the album came out. So you must be close to working on some new music, right?
I'm always trying to write and collect songs for the next thing.
Right.
So yeah, it's definitely in the works.
And this was a very successful album for you.
It's really gotten me places, yeah.
So what is the pressure like to follow that up?
I mean, it's a lot of pressure for me because I know how much that this little itty bitty square cost me to make.
Right.
So, and I did it all independently. So I had to come up with really creative ways to kind of raise the money for this project. So financially, I'm not going to be in a place to release any new albums for quite a while. I might be doing the single thing or the EP thing where I release a few at a time. But we'll just have to see.
Well, we'll be patiently waiting, possibly. But this is not the only Holly Tucker album as well. I think you have 5 total albums.
Yeah.
Including, and I think you have another one that has 2 songs on it. That's a gospel album, right?
Yeah, it's got 4, and it is a gospel album, and we only sell that at live events.
Live shows. Yeah, so you want to go check out a Holly Tucker show if you want. And it's a real early, I think she was still a teenager then. So you'll kind of get to see her evolution over time as an artist and all of that stuff. All right, so we played What the Heck with Holly Tucker in February.
Oh, Lord.
And it was a lot of fun, but we can't play What the Heck with her again. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Would You Rather this time.
Okay, I can do this.
All right.
I can do this.
All right, so Holly knew, obviously, that we always play games on this show. She's been on the show before, but and when we first did What the Heck with you, it was real new. We actually do 10 questions that are way more wacky, but I didn't want to do the same thing with you again because people would be bored. So we're going to play Would You Rather, and this is real simple. It's going to be 10 Would You Rather circumstances. You have to pick one or the other.
Okay.
Can't pick both, can't say neither.
Okay.
Okay? So remember that, and this is completely random. It's an app on my phone, and I have no clue what's coming up.
Okay, do I have to defend my choices or like explain them?
That depends on if I feel like making you defend your choices or explain them.
Okay.
All right, number 1 of Would You Rather with Holly Tucker. Would you rather be a billionaire or know the truth about aliens?
Be a billionaire.
That's so easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
All right, number 2, would you rather be stuck outside in the pouring rain or be stuck outside in the strong cold wind?
Pouring rain.
Really?
I hate being cold. Can't do it.
Okay. Ooh, tough one. Number 3, would you rather kiss a random stranger or kiss a person you hate?
Oh, it depends. Is the random stranger cute? Like,
wow.
I'm just kidding. Still probably a random stranger.
Yeah,
I mean,
so.
yeah. Yeah, I can't, if I hate somebody, I can't,
Well, there's probably a reason why you hate them, and it's probably an ex or something like that. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Wow. Number 4.
Oh, man.
Would you rather all chickens become extinct or all cows become extinct?
Oh, that's not even fair.
That's tough.
That's not even, okay. Well, since I don't want to be selfish, and I know that a lot of people don't eat red meat, I guess I'll say I wish that all cows would go extinct.
She's thinking of the good of the world.
I can't be selfish.
All right, so we have no more cows thanks to Holly
Plus,
Tucker.
with chickens, we have also, but without cows, we don't have milk. But with chickens, we have eggs. So that's another source of protein. But milk is also protein. I don't know. I guess still cows. Yeah.
Okay, cows. Wow, we got deep on that one.
Sorry.
All right, number 5. All right, would you rather permanently have wet hair or have absolutely no body hair?
Oh my gosh. That's a hard one. That's a really hard one. I can't not have like hair on my head though, so I guess I'd go with the permanently wet hair.
Wet hair, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have that like, never mind, I'm not gonna date myself. I was gonna say like the chick from Splash, the movie Splash, but that was like 1982.
I guess I could get a wig. It would be really nice to not have to shave my legs.
She's still thinking about this.
I go real deep with these questions, kids.
I can see that.
I care.
Yeah, she's just looking out for y'all out there. All right, number 6. Would you rather eat toothpaste for the rest of your life or eat dog food for the rest of your life?
These are horrible.
Yes. Usually they're not this hard.
Is it really gross if I say the dog food thing? Like, cause.
Well, you're thinking like diet-wise.
Yes,
right?
I'm.
At least there's protein.
Protein, yeah.
I think I would have to go with dog food too.
Yeah.
And 23% said dog food.
Okay. Well, I'm the oddball.
We were the only ones thinking about, survival here.
Yeah. It's not like you just said for a week or something. You said the rest of your life.
Yes. Number 7. Okay. Would you rather always be overdressed or always be underdressed?
Well, that's not fair.
Just chilling in the house, watching Netflix in a glamour gown.
I know. See, that's not fair. Like,
You're at the gym, like, in a prom dress.
yeah, I'm gonna have to go with underdressed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with that.
That's awesome. All right, number 8. This is the best would you rather ever. All right, would you rather be a robot or be an alien?
That's a weird question.
I love this because she's thinking about these. She's just not going to give us an answer. She's thinking about the pros and cons.
I am. I'm like weighing them out seriously in my mind. I guess an alien because it has a heartbeat, I suppose.
But if you're a robot, you don't have to worry about dieting. You don't have to worry about what you're eating.
That's true, but I also wouldn't be real. I mean, I'd be a machine.
True.
So I'd rather have a heart.
The songs would be bad.
Yes, that's very true.
All
I'd be
right.
robotic.
Oh my God. Number 9. Y'all check this one out.
Okay.
Okay. This is an impossible choice. All right. Would you rather have your family, friends, and coworkers see your naked pictures, or have your family look through your web browsing history?
Web browsing history.
She has nothing to hide.
I have nothing to hide there. I'm boring. I'm sorry.
All right. Number 10, last one of Would You Rather. Would you rather spend 5 years in prison for something you didn't do, or spend 10 years in prison for something you did?
I don't know. Boston, you got my mind like going crazy.
That's tough because
It's really
look,
tough.
if I'm going to be in prison, I want to at least know I did it.
I guess I'd have to say that. Yeah, I'd rather.
But at the same time, do you want to spend 10 years?
Hey, if I deserve it, I deserve it. I would feel like really victimized if it was 5 years for something I didn't do.
It would probably feel like 10 years anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Let's go with 10 years.
All right, very cool. That was Would You Rather with Holly Tucker. That was a lot of fun. Now we're going to have to, for the 3rd time she comes on the show, we'll have to have another game.
You'll have to edit out like 5 minutes of my pauses, like thinking about those
it's all
answers.
good. It's all good. People will just wait for your answer.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'll edit them out. There were no pauses.
No pause. No.
All right. So Holly's going to play us another song, right? And guys, this is a world premiere. This is the first time this next song has ever been recorded or played anywhere on film, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get her guitar and we will be right back.
Howdy, folks. This is Aaron Watson. Support local music and ETX rocks.
All right, and we are back with Holly Tucker. She has her guitar now, and this is the world premiere of this song. Holly, tell us about the song and when it's going to be released, possibly.
So I wrote this song with Janae Fleener and Buddy Owens out of Nashville, and Buddy has written actually a couple of Texas hits. I think he wrote Whitley and Whiskey for Josh Ward.
Nice.
So great guy, great songwriter, and we sat down and we were like, what's the countryest thing we can write about? And we threw out some ideas, and so Boots was
like
obviously,
You're in Texas wasn't enough, right?
I wrote that with them too.
Really?
Coincidentally, yeah.
That does not surprise me.
Yeah, so they're, anytime I want to write a really country song, they're the ones I go to.
Yeah, because You're in Texas, to me, like, legitimately is one of my top probably 2 or 3 favorite country songs from this year. Like, that song is the reason why I wanted to talk to you to begin with. And my father-in-law, who you guys, if you're listening a lot, you know, is Red Leone. He's been playing steel guitar since like 69 years or something like that. He loves Holly Tucker because of that song.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So that tune is amazing. It's called You're in Texas. But, country to the bone right there, that song.
Oh yeah.
So how is this song countryer than that? That's what I want to know.
Well, it's not about Texas. It's about a pair of boots. And, you know, when you're thinking about country things, it, you know, doesn't get more country than a pair of boots.
That's true.
So, you know, we just decided we kind of tell a little story about them.
Very cool. So what's the name of this?
It's called Breakin' in These Boots.
So y'all check it out. This is Breakin' in These Boots by Holly Tucker.
I saw him in the window at the old boot barn. They were calling my name and had that perfect charm. Without a hesitation, I had some shiny new little Casey's, so I slid them on and slid my credit card. Then I headed right down to the Lone Star Bar. I'm gonna find me a cowboy that'll spin me around a sawdust floor. Chained up in this city, gotta get back to my roots. Well, I'm breaking out and breaking in these boots. Don't get me wrong, I like that downtown scene, but I'm tired of urban boys and them skinny jeans. Denim in a boot cut, a parking lot full of pickups, somewhere I can set my cowgirl free, 'cause this old rat race is taking it out of me. I'm gonna find me a cowboy that'll spin me around a sawdust floor, and two-step to a Dolly Parton tune. I've been chained
Wow. I think you had me rolling. Those skinny jeans.
Yeah, you know. Gotta throw that in there.
All right, so that was Breakin' in These Boots by Holly Tucker. I think we're going to call this episode Breakin' in These Boots. I think that's perfect.
I love it.
So, yeah, man, what a great song. You've got to release that to radio.
I mean, we're thinking about it. I don't know about, you know, like I said, it's going to be a while before I can put out a new project, but that's definitely high up on my list.
I think that song would do great in Texas.
Thanks. I hope so.
And it is definitely country. Wow, is it country? But, yeah, sitting here, I can hear the steel and the fiddle behind that for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I mean, you're already thinking about that stuff when you write a song, right?
For sure.
When you hear it, like you don't write everything, but I mean, when you hear a song, you kind of hear the production as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely part of it for sure.
Right, because I know with You're in Texas, it's very heavy on the steel and the fiddle. It's amazing, and talking about all the cool things in Texas, from Whataburger in the middle of the night, and, all of that stuff. And I definitely implore people to go check out that song as well. Just a great, great single. And I think that's also on your YouTube channel.
Yes.
And we also have a version of that from February as well that was on our show. So you guys can check that out unplugged as well. So Holly, I want to thank you again for coming back on the ETX Rock Show. Tell folks out there where they can follow along with you. I know you have a website and all your social media and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would love for everybody to follow me on either Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all of those things. Just search either at Holly T Music or search my name, Holly Tucker, you'll find it. And then go to my website, hollytucker.com. You can find a lot of cool things on there. I even have an app. You can go on your app store and it's free. You can get that free Holly Tucker app and just see all the cool things that are on there. But last thing that I want to mention is if you go to my homepage on hollytucker.com, I have a brand new music video that I just released for Dallas on Your Boots. And I'd love for everybody to go on there, check it out, comment what you think, and yeah, just let me know.
And we'll put a link to that video in the description below, so you guys can go directly there. Just go to the description of this episode and click on that, and that'll take you right to the Dallas on Your Boots video, because that video is awesome. It's a very good video. And I know your You're in Texas video is nominated pretty much everywhere for Video of the Year. So I think this one will probably be next year's Video of the Year, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, that would be so incredible.
Because I know, a lot of time, effort, and money goes into making this stuff. And I mean, you have to be on the ball, because if you drop it, you lose that buzz, you lose the momentum.
Exactly.
And then getting it back is impossible. Exactly. So for those venues out there that might want to book Holly Tucker, would you send them to hollytucker.com as well?
Absolutely. There's a contact page on the menu bar at the top of my website, and it has my publicist, booking, and management information all right there.
Very cool. So it's hollytucker.com. It's Holly T Music on all of her social media. That's Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook, Holly T Music. And like she said, you can just put Holly Tucker in there and it'll come up. Just look for the little blue check marks everywhere. That means she's verified. or either verified or verifiable.
That's right. Something like that. Something like that. It's me. I promise y'all.
Guys, we want to thank everybody out there for watching another great episode of the ETX Rock Show. Episode 182. 182 times we have done this. We are so blessed to get to do what we do and to tell you guys the stories behind the music and let you guys see the talented individuals that are in East Texas, and even beyond. If you just watching for the first time or tuning in for the first time, make sure you're following along with us at on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are at ETX Rocks. If you're listening on iTunes, you guys please rate and review us. That'll help us a lot, trying to get a little higher on those podcast charts, which will help us even gain more exposure for our guests. If you're watching on YouTube and anywhere else, just hit the subscribe button, the like button, the follow button, whatever. That'll definitely help us a lot. As we always say on this show, we want to thank everybody out there for supporting live music. And don't ever forget,
ETX Rocks.
That's right.
Hey guys, I'm Katie Lynn, and make sure to tune in to ETX Rocks with
Boston Chris.
Darren Watson, ETX Rocks.
ETX Rocks, Alan Fox Band.
Hey guys, we're the Morning Madhouse. I'm Carter. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ginger.
It's the best podcast ever made in all of history.
Hi, this is Paul Bebo, and I ETX Rocks with Boston Chris Barnes. You're gonna love it.
ETX Rocks.
Hey East Texas, DP here. ETX Rocks.
Hey East Texas, we're Enduring House, a Christian rock band.
ETX Rocks!
Hey, this is Monty Pittman from ETX Rocks.
Hey East Texas, Jaden Farnsworth, ETX Rocks.
Hey everybody, I'm David McCarty with the Gypsy Creek Band. As always, ETX Rocks.
Hey guys, this is Chris Colston. Thanks for tuning in to the ETX ROCKS Show.
To the ETX Rock Show.
The ETX ROCKS Show. Ho! Hey folks, I'm WWE Hall of Famer Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and I just want to make sure you support local music.
Hi East Texas, this is Chris Wayne.
And Crystal Clark with KYKX 1057. ETX Rocks!
Hey, East Texas, we're Lady Chaz and the Tramps. And just remember, ETX rocks.
Hey, this is Todd Freeman of ETX ROCKS with Boston Chris.
Hey, East Texas, I'm Waylon Hicks. And remember, ETX rocks.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is the one and only SP, El Mexicano con Estilo. Make sure to support your local music, and ETX rocks.
Hello, we're one way home.
Hey, East Texas, this is Teaser.
Please continue to support local music.
And always remember, ETX rocks!
Howdy, folks. This is Aaron Watson. Support local music, and ETX rocks.
Hey, this is Chris Colston, and make sure you support local music
and ETX rocks.
Hey, this is Hannah Kirby. Thanks for tuning in to the ETX ROCKS Show.
Tough guy, ho!
Covering music-related content of all genres. If it filters through Eastern Texas, it's fair game. Y'all bring it. From Texarkana down to the coast and Dallas down to Houston and everything in between, we are ETX Rocks!